Good morning to everybody. It's another beautiful day. Baruch Hashem, we went through a beautiful, beautiful holiday of Yom Kippur. If you look in the news, a lot of newspapers, non-Jewish newspapers, they have a lot of different articles came out about Yom Kippur, how it affected the economy of the United States. One day of Yom Kippur. Most of the surgeries in the hospitals, the patients decided to cancel because the doctors, everybody wants a Jewish doctor. When people come to the hospital, they want the Jewish doctor. They want the best doctor. A lot of court cases were canceled on Yom Kippur. They were pushed away because the people want the best lawyers. They want Jewish lawyers. Within 25 hours, one day of Yom Kippur, 70% of businesses in New York were closed, including barber shops, shoe repair shops, and real estate. Almost every real estate office was closed, and the ones that were open, there was just no movement, no business. They felt that it really affected the one day effects had a huge heat on the United States of economy. The stock market went down. They started losing a lot of money. There's no movement, there's no buying, there's no selling. That's how much it affected. So they calculated if a Jewish people will have 3 days of Yom Kippur straight in a row, they're just going to destroy the entire United States. The whole economy is going to crash. 3 days of Yom Kippur, because every single Jew is in the shul at that time. Everything's closed. There's no movement. We see from here how much we influence, how much effect we affect the world. We are the chosen nation. B'nei Bechorechem, as it says in Torah, you are the firstborn. We're the example. We're the role model for the whole world. And unfortunately, sometimes we're ashamed to show that we're Jews. Sometimes people, they take off yarmulkes, they hide the tzitzis, they change their first names, they want to have Jewish names, we change our last names. I asked someone, why you change your last name? It sounds very Italian, doesn't sound Jewish at all. He goes, no, I'm a businessman, I'm in the business. Well, I think the Jewish people, they run the whole economy. So not only, I would add in that newspaper, New York Times, I would add, besides that they wrote so many articles about how much it affected the economy, then it's not they complaining, they're just happy. We take it as a compliment because I guess everything is in our hands. I would add, not only we affect the economy, but a lot of the weather also goes after us. The weather, when we change the season to rain season, Mashiv Aruach, it starts raining. Then we change and the weather gets better. We change to Morid Atal, the weather gets better. And we get to Barachenu, Barach Aleinu, it starts the snow, freezing weather. So not only financially, a lot of things depend on Jewish people, also in the spiritual world also. That's how careful we have to be. Our tefillot could also save a lot of lives. And they say, if USSR, Russia used to be one of the most powerful countries in the world. It's where most of the Jews used to live in Russia. All those tefillot, all those prayers used to keep up the Russia. When the Jews started moving out to the United States, it became much stronger, better and better and better. At least real estate went 10 times up from the time when the Jews started moving into the United States. So statistically, they'd say if you take a Jew, you put him in any certain parts of the country, of the world, certain parts of the world where the economy is really, really bad, where they have poverty, only poor people, there's no food. If you put the Jews there, and they're going to start making brachot, blessings, we're going to start making tefillot, we're going to put on tefillin over there, we're going to start keeping Shabbat, it's going to change the whole environment also there. The economy is going to go up, they're going to have food, they're going to have blessings. That's how much we affect. So we should not look down on ourselves by changing our names or being ashamed of being a Jew, wearing yarmulkes. We should be proud of it because a lot of things that depend on us, on our prayers, on our tefillot, and the way we act also. And we have to be extremely careful with Chilul Hashem too. Because if people come to a hospital, they ask for the best doctor, and some doctors don't wear yarmulkes there, they know, they could tell by face a Jew is a Jew. People go to court, they want the best lawyer. I want a Jewish lawyer. So we have to be careful also with the Chilul Hashem, not to bring down Hashem's name. Everybody should have a great day. Shabbat Shalom.